So most of you know me from my private tutoring business, Zara Tutoring, in Rochester Hills, where we provide one-on-one and small group support for all levels of math, science, Spanish, and English, as well as for all sections of the SAT and ACT. Well, we've been in business for about 5 years now, and in that time we've worked with thousands of students, helping them excel in their classes, as well as on the SAT and ACT, resulting in them not only getting admitted into their ideal university, but also earning scholarships. Because we're at a point where our SAT tutors are booked at least a month out with a growing cancellation list, I decided to create an online one-week SAT crash course so that students can learn some of my favorite strategies that we teach in our Zara Tutoring SAT program. And I'm excited to announce that after spending numerous hours of condensing my program, as well as scripting, recording, and editing my tutorials for each section of the SAT, today we're officially launching the Spotlight SAT one-week crash course, revealing my most effective SAT tips and strategies so that your child can go into their SAT with more confidence and less anxiety. Even though we've seen that this year's and last year's juniors had significant holes in their math and English skills as a direct result of the dip in academic rigor during COVID, through our program, we've gotten students to score in the 1400s with improvements as significant as 350 points. This has been extremely satisfying to see because even though several universities have become test optional, the merit-based scholarships are often still tied to GPA and standardized test scores. So we really wanted to make sure our students weren't missing out on thousands of dollars in scholarship money by choosing not to submit their test scores in college applications. Please note that the results we've gotten have been from our full 11-week program, and making those kinds of improvements requires students to follow our program to a T, fully implementing the strategies we teach. That being said, the structure and format of my Spotlight SAT one-week crash course is an excellent starting point along your child's standardized test prep journey. While there are obviously lots of free YouTube videos out there, the sheer number of differing approaches can be overwhelming and confusing. The Spotlight SAT crash course's structure enables students to focus for 30 to 40 minutes per day, 4 days in a row, and acquire strategies that are direct and coherent, so students have a sense of empowerment and certainty regarding how to approach each section of the test. But don't take my word for it. Check out the more than 150 5-star reviews regarding our programs. Now, if nothing else, I'd love to at least provide you with some great free, valuable content to help you as you begin your standardized test prep journey. Below, there are 2 videos I encourage you to check out. In total, they're less than 5 minutes long. In this 5-minute video, I provide a thorough overview of the SAT, including an explanation of the unusual scoring breakdown, as well as exactly what to expect on the day of the test. And in this 3.5-minute video, I share how your child can join my Spotlight SAT Google Classroom in order to gain access to Module 1, Reading, for free. In this module, I share one of our proven Big 3 strategies for the reading section. After checking out those 2 videos, as well as Module 1 for free, if you feel like they're as jam-packed with value as I intended for them to be, and would like to gain access to Module 2, Writing and Language, Module 3, Math Non-Calculator, and Module 4, Math with Calculator, where in addition to gaining access to all my Triple T documents, Tom's testing tips, for each section of the test, along with access to my Writing and Language Quizlet flashcards in order to master some of the most common themes on that section, and a download of one of our 18 permitted Zara Tutoring Graphing Calculator programs that solves equations in a matter of seconds, you can purchase the crash course for $197 through the link below or on Google Classroom under the Reading module. Once you've done so, I'll unlock all the modules instead of 1 per day as I state in the How to Access Tom's Tips video. That being said, I do believe that focusing on 1 module per day is the most effective approach. So, I'll see you in the next video where we look at a thorough overview of the SAT, including an explanation of the somewhat confusing scoring breakdown, as well as exactly what to expect on the day of the test.